Children, welcome to part 2 of the magic pot. So, till now in the story, we have read that Ravi, the shopkeeper, has a magic pitcher. So, what will he do with it? Will the magic pot help Fatima also, Karim's sister, who is burning with fever? Will Ravi continue to use this gift to heal and help others? Let's find out. Ravi was astounded, means he was shocked. Magic pitcher? Healing water? What was Karim going on about? Nonetheless, he passed the pot to Fatima. She drank a bit, then sat down to rest. Within minutes, she lifted her head and said, I am cured of the fever. So Ravi was shocked. Magic pitcher, healing water. Karim's words kept echoing in his ears. But Ravi did not argue. He simply passed the pot to Fatima, who was burning with fever. Fatima sipped a little water, sat down, and within minutes she lifted her head and softly said, I am cured of the fever. Ravi couldn't believe his eyes. Soon the news spread like wildfire. Ravi, the shopkeeper, was now the owner of a magic pitcher whose waters could heal anyone of disease. Daily, many sick people collected in front of his shop. To each one, Ravi gave a drink and they went away feeling better. The pot was never empty. And just like that, the unbelievable news traveled from one person to another and then another. Very soon, the whole village and even nearby villages heard about it. Ravi, the shopkeeper, has a magic pitcher. The water can cure any disease. So people began visiting Ravi's shop not for groceries but for healing. Soon his shop turned into a hospital. Ravi did not charge anything for the water. Sometimes people would leave some money or gifts for him. Others did not pay him anything, but he was happy. People began visiting his shop men, women, old people, children. Everybody stood in long lines outside his tiny store. And Ravi, he gave each one a drink of water. And every single time the pot remained full, it never became empty. The small shop slowly turned into a mini hospital. Sick people went in with pain and walked out smiling. Even though he could have become rich, Ravi never charged anyone for the miracle water. Some people left a few coins, some people left fruits or small gifts, many gave nothing at all. But Ravi didn't mind. Seeing people heal brought him joy. One day, a rich landlord servant appeared at his doorstep and said, My master is unwell. Come with me and give him a drink of your water. Ravi replied, See the crowd of people waiting for their turn. How can I leave without helping them? The servant said, What will you get by helping these poor people? My master will shower you with money and gifts. So one day a servant from a wealthy landlord rushed to his shop. My master is very ill. Come with me and give him some of your magic water. But Ravi looked at the huge crowd waiting. He said gently, How can I leave these poor people who are waiting for their turn? The servant frowned and said proudly, What will you gain from helping these poor villagers? My master will reward you with money and expensive gifts. This is the moment where Ravi's true character is tested. Will he choose wealth or will he choose kindness? What do you think? Let's turn to the next slide to see what happens. Ravi was tempted and went with the servant to the landlord. From that day, he changed. He started hoping for rich patients who would pay him handsomely. Tempted means wanted to do something even when it is wrong, and handsomely means generously. Ravi, who was once kind and generous, got tempted when the rich landlord's servant came to him. Tempted means he knew it wasn't right, but he wanted to do it. He started dreaming of earning a lot of money from rich people instead of helping everyone equally. Days passed. It was summer once more. Ravi was in his shop when he heard the voice of an old man. Son, water. Startled, he looked up. Startled means surprised. Was it the same man who had given him the gift of the magic pitcher? But right behind the visitor was none other than the king's messenger. Come quickly, the messenger shouted. The queen has been bitten by a mosquito. Water, the old man repeated. The queen is unwell, the messenger cried again. Ravi looked from one to the other. Now summer arrived again. One day Ravi heard an old man calling for water. He felt startled, surprised, and a bit scared. He wondered if it was the same stranger who had gifted him the magic pitcher. But just behind the old man was the king's messenger. He came with an urgent message. The queen has been bitten. Come quickly. The queen was very sick after a mosquito bite. The messenger begged Ravi to come immediately and help her with the healing water. Now here is Ravi's dilemma. He looked at the two people. On the one hand, there is a poor old man asking softly for water. And on the other hand, there is the royal messenger promising him rich reward if he saved the queen. He pictured the gold coins showering down on him once his healing water cured the queen. See, he started imagining also. He picked up the pitcher and said to the stranger, "Wait here, I'll be back soon." So now you know what decision he made. Ravi imagined the gold coins he would get from the king. So he picked up the pitcher and told the old man, "Wait here, I'll be back soon." Okay, now next slide. The king's horses took him to the palace. He rushed to the queen who was staring at the mosquito bites on her arm. He tilted the pitcher to pour some water on them, but nothing happened. Again and again he tilted the pitcher, but it was as dry as a bone. Means it is compared to a dry bone. It was so dry. Ravi was taken quickly to the palace. The queen was suffering from painful mosquito bites. Ravi lifted the magic pitcher to pour the healing water. But what happened? Nothing came out. Again and again he tilted it, but it was as dry as a bone. This is a simile. The empty pitcher is compared to a dry bone. So, what do you think will happen? The king became angry. "You cheat!" the king roared. "You have been fooling the people of my kingdom. Get out! And if you claim to have magical healing powers again, I will throw you out of the village." Ravi slowly walked back to his shop. He searched for the old man, but he was nowhere to be seen. So the king thought Ravi was cheating everyone. He shouted, "You have been fooling my people. Get out." He warned Ravi that if he claimed to have magical powers again, he would be thrown out of the village. So what happened after this? Ravi regrets. He returned sadly to his shop. He looked everywhere for the old man, but the who had gifted him the magic pitcher, but he was gone. Then Ravi remembered. He remembered the people he had healed once out of compassion and how they had blessed and loved him in return. Compassion means caring. When had he become so selfish and greedy that he neglected the people who needed him the most? The old man had taken back his powers when he sensed that Ravi had misused the gift. So, what happened to the magic? Ravi remembered earlier he helped people out of compassion, out of kindness and care. Those people had blessed him and loved him. But now he had become selfish and greedy, choosing rich people over the poor. So, what happened to the magic? The old man had taken back the powers because Ravi misused the gift. The magic pitcher worked only when the person using it was kind, selfless, and pure hearted. All right, children, so this was the heart touching story about kindness, compassion, and how greed can destroy even the greatest blessings. Right? I hope you enjoyed the story. Now, watch the next video for the book exercises. Thank you. Bye bye.